In case you guys did not know this already, Devon and LEVAN have arrived in Istanbul with Engin and have been hanging out for the last day or so. Yesterday, they ended up arm wrestling left-handed quite a bit in Engin's limo, and surprisingly, they went ahead and went pretty hard. Devon was pretty much totally redlining the entire time. I would have thought that they wouldn't have done this before the match, but I guess it makes sense since it was left-handed. But now, Devon and LEVAN have even been gripping up right-handed, and they aren't just putting no pressure at all, but they actually are feeling a little bit of each other's genuine pressure. Again, I would have normally expected any opponent of Devon Larratt to refuse a grip up before the actual match starts, but I guess LEVAN is just so confident that he doesn't care. I do remember even last time they went ahead and gripped up a little bit before the match started, although it wasn't this far away from the match. And for what it's worth, when they did grip up, Devon looked very confident, and then he got macked anyway. But in this video, Engin was talking to LEVAN about how Devon was feeling on the left arm, and LEVAN said that Devon is legitimately pretty good on the left arm. Of course, LEVAN did look dominant, but he said that Devon was putting a lot of pressure into his wrist and fingertips. We also saw a comparison between Devon and LEVAN's hand and wrist. It kinda is crazy to see how much thicker LEVAN's hand is than Devon. The length and frame of their hands look pretty similar, but LEVAN's hand is probably twice as thick as Devon's. And they end up gripping up right-handed after all of this, still not putting anywhere near max pressure, but I have to say I am pretty impressed by LEVAN's willingness to grip up whenever Devon wants to. I remember Michael Todd never wanting to grip up with Devon before the match started, for example. But LEVAN is gripping up with Devon multiple times, and it's still 5 days out from the match. At the end of the video, we see how insanely massive LEVAN is looking right now. I have to say that even though LEVAN is coming off of a wrist injury, his wrist and his forearm right now is looking thicker than it ever has before. LEVAN's forearm is literally looking like a football right now, maybe even bigger than that. And of course, instead of just enjoying this like the pre-match content that it is, we have to draw conclusions from all of it. Let me know after watching these grip ups between Devon and LEVAN if your confidence in either guy has increased or decreased. I do think that the fact LEVAN is totally fine with gripping up over and over again would tend to increase my confidence in LEVAN. He must think that Devon doesn't really have a chance if he's allowing him to gather all the data he wants to. I'm still thinking that Devon probably has just a slightly better chance of winning over 6 rounds, all things considered. But if anyone's stock went up in my mind after watching this video, it's LEVAN's. Only 5 days out from the biggest match in history.